Yo guys, it's your boy Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and today I figured that we should do some gaming science. I'll go through some basic methods in which you can deduct your own science in a gunfight scenario. I'll be using this site here as a CT, as the example, so imagine yourself having some sort of a rifle here and peeking into the B section, because yeah, sometimes you might meet an AWP there, so that can be annoying, but regardless, I'll get to that in a second. So thanks for the people that followed the stream the other day. We got like 110 followers in one day. That's insane. You people are absolutely monstrous. So let's keep that going, as I will probably be streaming after this video right here, alright? So just click the link in the comment section or description. It's up to you. And I'll see you there so we can say hi and whatnot. Anyways, let's go through with the science stuff, shall we? Now, in the normal world, when you are deducting science, what you want to do is to do some sort of test normally, especially in the realm where you're doing some research, right? So let's say that you, for example, in the Counter-Strike scenario, you really want to try and learn how the enemy is playing. You want to also learn a little bit about how to take him down as well. In that scenario, you might want to go out there and do something almost the same time, exactly, within the same conditions, preferably, because that's normally how you are like making more high-level scientific tests in real life, in almost any respect. I mean, you can pretty much test out anything in this kind of manner, everything from how chemicals work with each other, to how a crash dummy might be dealing with a particular, like, airbag when it crashed, you know? So in this sense, and in the realm of CS on this site right here, as you're watching, let's say that you are being aggressive and you're peeking an AWP that is holding from T side every single time when you spawn. You run down, you run off up to heaven, you run down, and then you take the peek, alright? Now let's say that 3 times in a row this guy's able to instantly kill you. That means a couple of things. Number 1, he is always prioritizing getting to that spot with an AWP. Number 2, he had the economy to begin with to get an AWP. And number 3, his teammates let him have an AWP. And I mean, you could pretty much go down the list of a multiple different kind of factors that would make it so that he will have an AWP. But some of the most valuable ones will be, for example, the fact that he was there 3 rounds in a row. He was able to kill you instantaneously every single time. You weren't able to kill him every single time. Thus meaning that regardless if you were able to lose a lot of gear, a lot of money, you weren't able to actually kill the guy, for example. All of these things mean that, yes, okay, now we got some results. That means that we also got a couple of fairly stable and fairly solid facts. Now, this is where the gaming science comes into place, because if you are a CS player, you should by now understand that there are many other ways in which you can take this gunfight other than just to peek aggressive, or peek by the angle and try to kill the guy with an M4A4 or an M4A1 or a deagle or whatnot. I mean, a deagle can at least do some harm, but an AWP would be preferred. So, how do you take this guy down, and how are you able to get to some particular sort of result that is positive instead of negative, regardless of what happened the previous round, alright? What you would do, preferably, is to maybe chuck in a flashbang that you know will come into his field of vision. Maybe you would like to take the gunfight with a buddy, or just with an AWP outright. Maybe you would like to take the gunfight in a completely different manner. You and your buddy on an eco-ish play, where you chuck in a flashbang, both got a pistol, and now you're trying to get up close so that you can kill the bastard. Or you could, for example, play it with a completely different stance. Instead of being aggressive, you could try and get close and just listen for information, and then rather play passive or really defensive, and not even show yourself to him. That way, he won't be able to hit you at all. Or you could smoke him off and have proper gear and not do these things to begin with. It kind of depends on the type of enemy that you're playing against, because some people go for pick styles and some people go for really aggressive styles. Regardless, the point is that yes, it's okay to be a little bit set in your ways, as long as you're able to get some solid evidence and like, details out of how the enemy is playing. Because if that doesn't happen, you aren't really making a tactical progression in the game that you're playing, alright? So keep this in mind when you're playing, that way you people might be able to do better regardless of how OP the guy you're trying to peek is. Thanks for watching, here are 2 related videos, if you people want to get smarter or better at the game at CS. If you want to play with me, or just watch me and all that kind of stuff, you can click the links in the description. Everything from, you know, watching me stream to becoming a Patreon and get those rewards and such. Or you can just follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. That way you'll know when I go live in any respect or sense or place, time, etc. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastyfied when you play.